Hi folks, this is Tara the Homestead Hopeful. Today I'm going to be reviewing Dinty chicken and dumplings, which I had never tried before this, and comparing it to the brand I grew up eating, Sweet Sue. Growing up, we always bought Sweet Sue, but after not having it for years, I bought a can a few years ago and I noticed it was really watery compared to what it used to be. I wasn't satisfied. I had to add stuff like a bouillon cube and some black pepper to make it less bland. When I was at Walmart a couple months ago, I noticed they had Dinty chicken and dumplings. I've had their beef stew before, but I didn't even know they made chicken and dumplings, so I bought a can, and I also picked up a can of the Sweet Sue so I could compare the two. Here's what I found. Alright, one thing I can tell you before I even open either of these cans is that the Sweet Sue definitely seems to sound liquidy, while the Dinty does not. I kind of knew that already, at least for the Sweet Sue, because of how watery it's been lately, but this one doesn't sound watery at all, so I'm kind of excited to try it. Alright, this is what the two cans look like once they're open. As you can see, the Dinty is definitely very thick. There's very little liquid in it. It's pretty solid. Looks like mostly dumplings and chicken. Whereas the Sweet Sue brand, there's a lot of fat on top, a lot of liquid, and all the dumplings and meat are separated from each other by all the broth. So now I'm going to heat these up and we'll see what they taste like. Alright, this is what they look like once they come out of the microwave. Each one of these was heated up for about 1.5 minutes. This is the Dinty. As you can see, the dumplings are kind of brown and the chicken's kind of dark. It's very thick though. And this is the Sweet Sue. The Sweet Sue has large white dumplings and the chicken was all in one lump, but there's quite a bit of it and it looks like light meat chicken. So let's give these a taste. I'm going to start with the Sweet Sue because I know what this tastes like. I've had this before. So let's get a little bit of chicken, a little dumpling, and give it a try. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. It's pretty bland because the liquid, there's just so much liquid and it's very thin liquid. This liquid, I don't know, it just doesn't have a lot of flavor. That's why usually when I get chicken and dumplings in a can, I'll put like a little extra seasoning in them, like maybe a bouillon cube or some poultry gravy mix or some pepper. I always put black pepper in it. All right, let's try the Dinty. Now this, of course, is thicker. It's got those little bitty dumplings. Chicken is all incorporated in there. This is what it looks like. Give it a try. Okay, that has a lot more flavor. Now, I won't say it's necessarily better flavor because I have a strong preference for white meat chicken. That's just, I grew up eating chicken breast. Every time we would go to a restaurant or something, we would always order chicken breast only because, I mean, that's just what we grew up with. But it's got more flavor. It just tastes more like, I guess, dark chicken. Yeah, it's not bad. They're both pretty salty, but not in a bad way. Like, they have enough seasoning other than the fact that the Sweet Sue is kind of bland otherwise. But I think the Dinty is better. I'm going to keep eating this one, to be honest, because it's good. So yeah, hands down, I would say I like the Dinty better. Although the dumplings are prettier, and the individual dumplings, to me, have a little bit more flavor in the Sweet Sue. The dumplings themselves, not the overall dish. And it does have the white meat chicken. I like the overall flavor better on the Dinty. So from now on, I'm definitely going to buy Dinty. All right, back again. After analyzing this a little bit, it does seem like the chicken in the Dinty is light meat chicken. It may just be that there's a lot more flavor that's throwing me off and making me think this is made with dark meat chicken because Looking through it, it does look like the chicken is probably white meat chicken. But yeah, still, I definitely like the Dinty Moore a lot better.
At my local Walmart, the 24-ounce can of Sweet Sue was $2.28, or 9.5 cents per ounce. And the 20-ounce can of Dinty Moore, which was 4 ounces smaller than the Sweet Sue, was $2.08, or 10.4 cents per ounce. So on an ounce per ounce basis, the Sweet Sue's a slightly better value, but given the lower overall price of the Dinty Moore and the fact that I prefer the Dinty Moore, I feel it's a better value for me. Now let's look at the nutrition labels for both brands. The ingredients in the Sweet Sue are water, enriched wheat flour with niacin, iron, thiamine, riboflavin, and folic acid, chicken, chicken fat, mechanically separated chicken, and no more than 2% of salt, modified food starch, egg powder, which has whole eggs, corn syrup, and salt, sodium phosphate, baking powder, which contains sodium acid pyrophosphate, sodium bicarbonate, starch, monocalcium phosphate, flavorings, artificial colorings, FD&C yellow number 5, yellow number 6, and red number 40. The ingredients in the Dinty Moore are chicken broth, contains ascorbic acid and flavor, white chicken, which contains white chicken meat, water, modified food starch, salt, and sodium phosphate, dumplings, which contain enriched wheat flour with wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, and folic acid, water, vegetable oil, which is soybean and or canola, and salt, modified cornstarch, contains 2% or less of chicken fat, potato starch, salt, chicken flavor, autolyzed yeast extract, chicken flavor, salt, chicken fat, flavoring, yeast extract, and sugar. The fact that the first ingredient in the Dinty Moore is broth and the Sweet Sue is water is probably one reason the Sweet Sue tastes so bland in comparison. Now the nutrition facts. Dinty Moore has 200 calories per serving and about 2.5 servings per can, for a total of about 500 calories per can. Sweet Sue has 190 calories per serving and about 3 servings, for a total of 570 calories per can, so a bit more calories in the Sweet Sue. Sodium content is 940 milligrams per serving for the Dinty Moore and 1040 for the Sweet Sue, which makes sense because the Sweet Sue seemed a little saltier even though the Dinty Moore had more flavor. Protein is 11 grams per serving for the Dinty Moore and 14 grams for the Sweet Sue. This also makes sense because it does seem there's more chicken in the Sweet Sue, but it's not a huge difference. Dinty Moore has 1 gram of fiber and Sweet Sue has 3 grams. Dinty Moore has 40 milligrams of cholesterol and Sweet Sue has 20. If you're looking at purely nutrition, it seems like a toss-up with a slight edge to Sweet Sue. Sweet Sue has a little more protein, but also more sodium. They both have similar calorie counts, but the Sweet Sue has more in a single can since the can is larger. Dinty Moore has twice as much cholesterol as Sweet Sue, and Sweet Sue has 3 times as much fiber, although neither has enough to really make a huge dent in the amount of fiber you need in a day. So there you have it. The Sweet Sue is prettier. It has larger dumplings that are pale white and identifiable chunks of chicken breast meat, but it's watery and bland. The Dinty Moore has a richer, more complex flavor and a thicker, creamier consistency, but it seems to have less chicken and doesn't look as pretty due to the overall tan color. Personally, I prefer the Dinty Moore, and I'll be buying that brand from now on, especially since the nutrition facts have no clear winner. And yes, I do make my own chicken and dumplings from scratch most of the time. I buy the canned once in a while as an occasional convenience and for preparedness, but homemade is always best when you can make them. What do you think? Have you tried both brands? Let me know which is your favorite brand down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. This is Tara, the Homestead Hopeful, saying stay prepared, stay safe, and stay hopeful.